things we want to be teaching our puppy is that when we go to near its food or anything that the puppy's got that it really wants, is that we're going to be a provider and we're going to be a giver rather than somebody that takes things away. By doing this, what it means is then your dog's never going to be bothered at any point in its life when anybody approaches it while it's eating or while it's got, say, a bone or a chew or something like that. Because the last thing we want with a pup is for them to become possessive. Food guarding is extremely dangerous and the level of aggression shown is usually high. Make no mistake, this puppy is not gesturing and it would have bitten me if it hadn't been restrained by the lead. But what can happen is if we do the wrong things and if we just go along and we try and take puppy's food off it, then actually we start to give it a reason to want to guard its food. Because if you think about it, the reason a dog will show aggression or want to guard something is because it wants to keep it and it thinks you're going to steal it. So of course if you go and do that, you're actually doing what the puppy doesn't want you to do. So rather than actually decrease the problem, it will actually escalate it. So there's some simple things we can be doing with a puppy that's very young. So even with a puppy as young as little Poppy here at 8 weeks when we first get her, then we can actually start desensitising her and getting her to understand that if we go near her food, then it's always going to be something pleasant and we're going to give her something even better. Now you only need to do this a few times and you can get other members of the family to do this as well, so that even the children can become involved with this as well, as long as the dog's not showing any aggression, and obviously they need to be doing that under supervision as well. So I'm going to demonstrate with Poppy what you can actually be doing, and if you do this then you'll end up with a little dog that's absolutely happy when anybody goes near her while she's actually eating her food. So right, come on Poppy, we're going to give you your food now, are you hungry? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach Poppy that when I go near her food, it's actually because I'm somebody very pleasant and I'm going to give her more food. So I'm going to start off with her food bowl, and it's only got a few tiny little pieces at the bottom, and I'm going to ask her to sit and do some manners. So come over here, sit. Yes. And I'm going to give her her food. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take a little bit more of her food in a second bowl that I have here, and I'm going to put that into her bowl with my hand. Then when she finishes that, I'm just going to take another bit of food and put it into a bowl. So all it's doing is actually teaching her that actually somebody going near the food is actually quite a nice thing, because I'm actually now the giver rather than the person who's trying to take away the bowl when a dog's actually feeding. Now if you do this a few times, it just ensures that you too end up with a puppy that's absolutely happy when somebody goes near its food bowl. And what we can actually do is actually build it up so that when the puppy's still eating, we're still adding, but also we can build it up so that we can actually be stroking the puppy as well. Good girl. Do you want some more? There you go. There you go. What a clever girl.